Life and Death of a Porno Gang. What to say about that movie? So, it's like, if you took Natural Born Killers, minus all the, happy fun, and a Serbian film, and, the worst feeling you've ever had, and threw them all together. That's Life and Death of a Porno Gang. It's a Serbian movie, about porn and snuff, much like a Serbian film, except unlike a Serbian film, which takes everything to the extreme and is shot beautifully, and also just has to constantly outdo its own violence. Life and Death of a Porno Gang is sort of the opposite in that it's quiet, it's somber, it's sad, and it's bleak. It's the most nihilistic thing I've ever seen. It's really, really sad. I really don't know how else to describe it. It's just bleak. It's like the grimy, horrid picture of life or something like that. It's like where most movies that are horror movies show the violence, show it rapid fire, quick cuts, gore shoots out of people's necks and stuff like that. Life and Death of a Porno Gang does the opposite. Death is quiet, death is a whimper, death is just instant, but has no impact. A gunshot doesn't make someone's head explode unless it's ridiculously large caliber. A gunshot just sort of happens and the person just sort of falls limp. And that's how it's portrayed in the movie. It's so bleak, it's so the way it's shot is handheld documentary style camera. And that really helps it. The film quality is not amazing, and that also works with it to make it what it is, and that's probably just the bleakest, most sad sort of movie I've ever seen. It's not the saddest movie I've ever seen. I didn't cry during it or anything like that. You want to see a sad movie? Graveyard of the Fireflies? Grave of the Fireflies? Grave of the Fireflies. Or Up. Up's fucking sad. Yeah. But it's just bleak. It paints this picture of life in Serbia, because apparently Serbia is so horrible that two different people made two different movies about how you are just fucked if you live there. So apparently life in Serbia is the worst thing ever. And both those movies try and portray that in their own ways, and I think Life and Death of a Porno Gang does it miles and miles above a Serbian film. A Serbian film, like I said, it's more of a shock film. Hey, look at this. This is what Serbia does to you. Whereas Life and Death of a Porno Gang just drags you through that world. It takes you and it says, fuck you, this is life here. You have no idea how bad things can be. And I know that Serbia itself, it's not like that. There are worse places like Liberia and pretty much a lot of other places. I don't know. It's late. But it is. It's bleak. It's an amazing movie. It's actually it's jumped to the top of some of my favorite movies. It's up there because it's just the way it's done, the artistry, how it gets its point across, and just how fucking bleak and somber and nihilistic and everything. Just, it does what it sets out to do, and that is to make you feel bad and to make you just make you numb. That's what it does. It makes you numb. So, Life and Death of a Porno Gang. Check it out if you really don't want to feel great afterward. It's fantastic. Alright.